If I was 14 again, what I would do differently is I would study more languages, definitely, because language is a key to culture and to people. Because in this modern world, you will be always working in teams. It's really important that you can communicate well with different nationalities, different cultural backgrounds, and for that you need to know language. The other thing is just trust your gut instinct and do what you like doing, because when you do that, you will succeed. My name is Fabian Henze and I work as Head of Software Development at Miele in Brașov, that's in Romania. What I really like about my job, that is really diverse. I can be creative, I'm creating things from scratch. So the software development department when I started didn't exist, and I had to bring in people, define procedures, processes, how to work together, interfaces, everything. So that's really cool. Another cool aspect is that we obviously make domestic appliances, and we have them at work in the office, and we have to test them. So we bake quite often some cakes. There are some limitations in this position, yes. For example, finding the right balance between meetings on the one hand during the day, and then finding the right time to have some quiet time to work on ideas. That can be a challenge. Miele is the leader in domestic appliances and is a family company. And in fact, this was one of the reasons why I applied for this job in this company. In my position as Head of Software Development, I'm responsible for the entire department in Brașov. So that starts with recruiting. We started this department from zero, so I recruited everyone in the department, in the team. So it's about team selection, but also making sure that the teams have enough projects to work on. So that means that I have to go to the headquarters every now and again and basically sell our skills internally. So I have to work in projects. I'm also responsible for the financial results in our department. It's a pretty diverse job. So for example, we have teams working on embedded products. So that's for the domestic appliances, the control software that actually makes the oven work. We also have an app team that looks after the Miele mobile app. So we do all this in-house, and we have another team for the user interface. So when you use an oven, then you have this touch panel and you press some keys, and this is what the user interface team does, the software that drives all this. We do a lot of things ourselves because we really care about quality, and when you do things yourself, you're in charge of the quality. I studied electrical engineering at the University of Portsmouth in the UK and in Münster in Germany. Then I worked for a small company, and after that I moved to London to work in the mobile industry. And then I came to Miele and worked there as a software engineer for domestic appliances and in particular for steamers. And about 4 years ago I moved to Brașov in Romania, and since then I work there as Head of Software Development. In fact, yes, I do believe that this is possible because my wife, she is a manager of a nursery school, and we found out that our jobs are actually pretty identical. So we're both managing budgets, we're both managing people, we're both involved in recruitment. A lot of the job is actually similar. So the skills that are required in my job are primarily people skills, because I work a lot with people. So I have to anticipate their needs. I have to look for development of people. A lot is conflict. A lot is about conflict resolution, for example. But you also have to have skills in, let's say, figures, yeah, so business figures, because in the end we're a company and we also have to look after the business.